प्रथम तुला वंदितो कृपाळा गजानना गणराया प्रथम तुला वंदितो कृपाळा प्रथम तुला विघ्न विनाशक गुणीजन पालक विघ्न विनाशक गुणीजन पालक दुरित तिमिरहारका दुरित तिमिरहारका
सुखकारक तू दुःख विदारक सुखकारक तू दुःख विदारक तूच तुझ्या सारखा
वक्रतुंड ब्रह्मांड नायक
जय श्री माता जी टू एवरीवन। सबको जय श्री माता जी।
जय श्री माता जी दीदी, सभी भाई बहनों को जय श्री माता जी।
जय श्री माता
जय श्री माता जी
जी। I will not mute you all from here. जय श्री माता जी, जय श्री माता जी दीदी। Let us all start our today's meditation. आज का ध्यान हम शुरू करते हैं। मैं किसी को भी म्यूट नहीं करूंगी, आप खुद म्यूट हो जाइए। थैंक यू। जय श्री माता जी टू एवरीवन। सबको जय श्री माता जी। Let us all place our both palms towards श्री माता जी। दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी के सामने। श्री माता जी, you are the doer, you are the enjoyer. We do nothing. Mother, please make us all meditate collectively with oneness. श्री माता जी, आप ही करता हो और आप ही खरविता हो, हम कुछ भी नहीं करते माँ। श्री माता जी, हम सभी से दिल में एकता के साथ ध्यान करवा लीजिए माँ। With this prayer in our heart, let us all now bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and take collective बंधन। हमारे दिलों में सच्चाई के साथ प्रार्थना करते हुए हम सभी माँ के सामने भक्ति के साथ वंदन करके कुंडलिनी माँ चढ़ा की बंधन लेते हैं। After taking बंधन, let us all observe the changes on our both palms. सामूहिक बंधन लेने के बाद दोनों हाथों का जो बदलाव है उसको हम महसूस करते हैं पूरी तरह से चित्त हमारे अंदर। Let us all now clear our three channel. Left hand towards Shri Mataji and right hand on the Mother Earth. बायां हाथ माँ की ओर और दायां हाथ भूमि माता पर। श्री माता जी, please cleanse our collective left channel and take away all the impurities and negativities to the Mother Earth. श्री माता जी, कृपया करके हमारे सामूहिक ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कीजिए माँ। हमारे ईड़ा नाड़ी में सभी बाधाओं और अशुद्धियों को भूमि माता पर विलीन कर दीजिए माँ। Now let us all clear our right channel. Right hand towards Shri Mataji and left hand towards the sky. दायां हाथ श्री माताजी के सामने और बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर। Mother, please take away all the heat, overactiveness, futuristic thinking from our collective right channel to the sky. श्री माताजी, कृपया करके हमारे सामूहिक पिंगला नाड़ी को गर्मी, अति सक्रियता, सब बाधाएं आकाश में विलीन कीजिए माँ। Let us all try to feel the energy. हम चैतन्य को महसूस करने की कोशिश करते हैं। Now both the palms towards Shri Mataji. Let us all now clear our center channel. दोनों हाथ माँ की ओर। Mother, please cleanse our collective center channel. Shri Mataji, please help us all to come into balance and to be in the present moment. श्री माताजी, कृपया करके आप हमारे सामूहिक सुषुम्ना नाड़ी को शुद्ध कीजिए माँ। कृपया करके हम सभी को संतुलन में आने और वर्तमान में रहने की मदद कीजिए माँ। Now let us all take our complete attention to our left heart. हमारा चित्त पूरी तरह से बायां हृदय पर लेके जाते हैं। Complete attention on our left heart. We all know that our spirit resides on our left heart. The spirit is the reflection of Sri Sadashiva. By Mother's grace, we are all the pure spirit. We are not this body and we are not this mind. हम सब जानते हैं कि हमारे आत्मा बाएं हृदय पर निवास करती है। आत्मा श्री सदाशिव का प्रतिबिंब है। माँ की कृपा से हम सब शुद्ध आत्मा हैं। हम ये शरीर नहीं है और हम ये मन नहीं है। We are not this ego or super ego. We are not these conditionings. We are not these desires and thoughts. We are the pure spirits by Mother's grace. हम ये अहंकार और प्रतिअहंकार नहीं है। हम ये संस्कार नहीं है। हम इच्छाएं नहीं है। हम ये विचार नहीं है। खाली हम माँ की कृपा से शुद्ध आत्मा है। We all know that in Saj Yoga, the purpose is to become the spirit in this lifetime. हम सब जानते हैं कि हम सभी को आत्मा बनना है। What do you mean by becoming the spirit? आत्मा बनना है, इसका अर्थ क्या है? We have to live like a spirit. To live as a spirit, we have to emit the qualities of spirit. There are some qualities for the spirit which we should possess. हमें आत्मा के रूप में जीना है. एक आत्मा के रूप में जीने के लिए हमें आत्मा के गुणों को अपनाना है. आत्मा के कुछ गुण है जो हमारे पास होनी चाहिए. Complete attention on our left heart. First of all, we have to have forgiving nature. हमें एक क्षमाशील का स्वभाव रखना होगा. Whenever we say the qualities, complete attention on our left heart. चित पूरी तरह से हमारे बायां हृदय पे. We have to witness everything as a drama, whatever it's happening in and around us. हमारे चारों ओर जो कुछ भी हो रहा है उसको हम एक नाटक के रूप में देखना है. We have to have complete detachment from everything. हमें हर चीज से पूर्ण अलगाव रखना चाहिए. We should stay in the present. वर्तमान में रहने की प्रयास करना चाहिए. We should be spontaneous. हमें स्वाभाविक यानी सहज होना चाहिए. We should be thoughtless. We should not react. बिना प्रतिक्रिया के विचार शून्य यानी निर्विचार में रहने का प्रयास करना है. Let us all try to find out within ourselves all these qualities. हम सब अपने अंदर इन सभी गुणों को खोजने का प्रयास करते हैं. Let us all try to feel the vibrations on our left heart. हम चैतन्य को महसूस करते हैं हमारे हृदय पे. Let us all collectively pray to Mother. हम सब सामूहिक में माँ से प्रार्थना करते हैं. श्री माता जी, please establish within us the complete identification with the Spirit and help us to become the perfect instruments of the divine. श्री माता जी, कृपया करके हमें आत्मा के साथ पूर्ण तदात्म्य स्थापित कराइए और हमें परमात्मा का पूर्ण साधक बनने की सहायता कीजिए माँ. Stay there completely in our left heart. We are the Spirit by Mother's grace. We are the Spirit. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are the pure spirits. श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा से हम सब शुद्ध आत्मा हैं. We are not this body. We are not this mind. Adi Shankaracharya has described beautifully in Tadnishkala. आदि शंकराचार्य ने कृष्ण तदनिष्कला में अति सुंदर से वर्णन किया है आत्मा के बारे में, स्पिरिट के बारे में. So let us all try to listen to Tadnishkala with complete thoughtless in our heart. Try to listen from your heart.
शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद न मे मृत्यु न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वाच्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां विभुत्वाच्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं
Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Let us all now slowly take our attention above Sasra, where Paramatma lies. We will take the spirit along with the Mother Kundalini. We will take the spirit to Paramatma and let us be one with Paramatma and meditate there for some time. हम आत्मा को कुंडलिमा के साथ ले जाएंगे, आत्मा को परमात्मा के पास ले जाएंगे और हम परमात्मा के साथ एक होते हैं। कुछ समय तक हमारे चित्त को वहीं पे रहते हुए ध्यान करते हैं। Take 1 minute. Let us all stay there for 1 minute. Complete attention. Above सहस्रार के भी ऊपर, सहस्रार के भी ऊपर, अर्धबिंदु, बिंदु, वलय, प्रदक्षिणा, धीरे से हम एक के बाद एक हम लेके जाते हैं। Slowly we will raise our attention from our सहस्रार to अर्धबिंदु, अर्धबिंदु to बिंदु, बिंदु to वलय, वलय to pradakshina. Completely we are above at the lotus feet of mother. हम पूरी तरह से ऊपर माँ के चरणों पर है। Stay there completely. Stay there. Don't come down. Don't look down. नीचे देखने की जरूरत नहीं है। ऊपर 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 लेते ही जाना। चित्त को पूरी तरह से ऊपर ऊपर लेके जाना। Stay there completely. Mother, please forgive us if we have done any mistakes against our spirit. श्री माता जी, अगर हमने अपने आत्मा के विरुद्ध कोई भी गलती की हो माँ, हमें माफ कीजिए माँ। करचरणम कृतम वाकायजम कर्मजम व श्रवणनयनजं व मानसं वपरातं विहितम् अविहितं व सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व। जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शंभो। जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शंभो। जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शंभो। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। Completely we are there. We are up. Stay there completely for a minute. After 1 minute, we will listen to Mother's Amritavani. 1 मिनट वहीं पे रहते हैं, सब कुछ छोड़ के ऊपर ऊपर ही रहना, ऊपर। हम पूरी तरह से माँ के साथ हैं, माँ के चरणों पर हैं। Completely stay there.
I bow to all the seekers of spirit. The seeking of spirit has been described by so many people from ancient time. It is nothing new that I am telling you, that a human awareness reaches a point where it starts seeing that there has to be something beyond. And at that time the seeking starts and a person starts looking forward to something that will make that person the spirit. As all the scriptures have described and talked about it, there is no amount of talking is going to improve on that, because spirit is within us. It resides within us in our heart. Now, as it is, you must have heard many people talking about it, that you have to be spirit, that you have to get your self-realization, you have to have self-knowledge, you have to know yourself. But in Sahaja Yoga today, what one has to do is to establish that, to actualize that, to make it an experience of your own. And this is a very big gift, I think a very unique discovery that has come to us, that we can actualize it. Now we have to understand one simple thing, that when the spirit manifests within us, what should happen on the very gross level? What should happen? Firstly, it must be invigorating, means you must get more energy in the body, you must feel physically better. By going to any process or any method or any experience, if health-wise, if you cannot improve, then must know that it is not the spirit. Because spirit is complete health, or it never gets sick. That is what spirit is. So first thing that should happen to you is that it should be an invigorating life, a very dynamic life. The second thing that should happen to you is that you become a very peaceful and a relaxed personality. Not like the ones who were agitated and were angry and shouting. There is nothing to shout and get angry. It's a kind of a fear these people have, perhaps, that if the truth they face or if the reality that comes, they will have no place in this world. That might be one of the reasons which makes them agitated. A person like Christ, about whom people talk and think that Christ is in their pocket, must know that first and foremost thing, the greatness of Christ was that he used a weapon of forgiveness. He was such a peaceful person, and the cross also, that he said that forgive those who are doing this, O Father, because they do not know what they are doing. That kind of a personality, you can say, is a spiritual personality. and not a person who gets agitated and hot-tempered and starts shouting at people. The time today is extremely precarious, which we do not realize. For example, if you ask these people, if Christ comes and stands here, how will they recognize Christ? Is there any way of recognizing Christ? They might be the ones who crucified Christ because they did not recognize at that time. How will they recognize Christ? Is a very simple question which we never try to answer. There's no way to understand how we are going to recognize Christ. A very, very simple question has no answer because you cannot. You cannot recognize him. Because your awareness cannot make you understand. Like somebody told me that there's somebody who claims that he's Christ. I said, all right, ask him to walk on the water. If he can walk on the water, then think that he's Christ. That's one of the qualities of Christ. Now, whatever is the quality of a particular advent is to be seen in that advent. Every advent has a particular quality which is being already described in the ancient books. You should not accept anybody because he says, I am this and I am that. This is the problem with us, that we get ourselves wedded to some sort of a mental conception, live with it. Our forefathers live with it, their forefathers have lived with it, and ultimately we find there's nothing left. So one has to know that when you, at least when you say that you believe in Christ, how will you recognize if Christ comes in? Is there any method? Is there any sure method that will tell you that he is Christ? There is. If you become the spirit, you have vibrations. You feel the cool breeze. You have a new awareness, a vibratory awareness. The fifth dimension within you rises into that point, by which when you ask, is this Christ? The vibrations will flow tremendously. You will know this is Christ. If he is a fake person, you might even get blisters in your hand. You might even get terrible heat from such a person. But if it is Christ, you will get tremendous breeze in your hand. This is the sign how to make out whether he is Christ or not. That's why he said that you will be calling me Christ, Christ, I won't recognize you. Neither you will recognize him. That's a fact. You live with an idea, with a mental projection, and then you kill all your possibilities, chances of your ascent. You must keep yourself open like a scientist does. Keep yourself open. Your mind should be open. You should not close down by any dogma or any kind of such theory that makes you completely excluded from the rest of the thing, or which makes you non-reflective, which makes you a person who cannot reflect, cannot think anymore about it. Such a personality, if you develop, it is going to be very, very dangerous for you. So the personality should be open, should be receptive to understand. Now, as I told you yesterday, that it is a spontaneous happening, is the happening of the living process with. It is nothing to do with artificial things. Of course, when the churches were established, they tried to do good to people in the sense, they told them that you be in the balance, you keep to the balance and all that. But it went too far with certain things like baptism, I think, that where everybody started putting their hands on top of anyone and said that you are baptized. That's not proper. What we call anadhikar cheshta, means it is unauthorized. To baptize someone is not the authority that you can get from any school, colleges, but you have to get it from God. If you are a realized soul, then you can baptize others. Everybody cannot baptize everyone. Even I don't think Christ's disciples baptized anyone. They did not. It is later on, I don't know how it crawled into the organization, that you could ask somebody to go and baptize someone. William Blake has clearly said that the priest cursed me on my head and I cried and wept. Actually, that person who has to baptize has to be a realized soul, because baptism means awakening of the Kundalini and breaking up this spontaneous bone area open to the subtle. And that you cannot do it, so you better not do it. You are unauthorized. In all humbleness and humility, one must understand that that is not your job. Say, for example, I do not know anything about the machinery or about the car. I start driving. What will happen? That same thing happens with people who do not have the authority to do God's work, start doing God's work. They land everyone into difficulties and ultimately they neutralize themselves. It is high time for all of them now to see that what they have to do through all these institutions is no dogma, nothing like that, but what you have to do is to transform people through their Kundalini awakening, through their real baptism. This is what people have realized, that there's something wrong somewhere, that we are not connected to the base. When it happens, the first thing that happens to you, that you become collectively conscious, as Warren has told. This collectively consciousness is nothing but that your attention itself, your attention, which is felt on the central nervous system, gets enlightened. In the sense that as like ether, when you touch ether, you can communicate anything from here to every place. In the same way, when you touch that all-pervading power, you can communicate through that power anywhere sitting down here. It is collectively conscious. Moreover, collectively conscious means that you can feel a person, whether he is the person, he is all right, or he has a problem, or his Kundalini is in this part of the body, or if he has got some disease, you can feel also about yourself. That's the sign of light, that you automatically feel how the person is. You may not, out of courtesy in your breathing, say it loudly, or you may not try to inform the person. The other day one lady came to me and she was having cancer, no doubt. But I didn't tell her. I tried, and I think now she's cured. So you don't have to tell the person, because you don't have to achieve anything by telling. What you have to do is to achieve if she can be all right, if you can give them realization. But your attitude is not to cure people. That's not the attitude of the divine, because it has got common sense. If you know that a certain car is going to be a junk forever, it is of no use. You don't repair such cars. So despite the affection and compassion you have for everyone, you want to see that by giving realization to this man who is absolutely good for nothing and all that, you are just going to throw pearls before him. So you don't even want to talk to such a man about realization. Leave alone giving realization. This is such a headache to give realization to a man who is absolutely against God. Like Hitler, for example, if he says that, "Mother, give me realization," what should I do? It is just like that. So you have to have basically a temperament of seeking. If you are a seeker, then you get your realization and you become collectively conscious. With collective consciousness, you can also raise the Kundalini of people. You can cure people. You can mentally improve them. You can settle them with peace. Then, sitting down here, you can tell about everyone what's wrong with that person, and sitting down here, you can try to help that person. It is not a difficult thing at all, because you become that. Like you have seen a television, if it puts to the mains, it starts acting in such a fantastic manner that nobody can believe that this little box can behave like this. In the same way, this little box starts behaving in that fantastic manner. This should happen to you, otherwise you should not believe that you have got realization. It is not a make-believe thing. It is not just a mental understanding that you are twice born. It is none of the things. It is something that has sprouted within you, which has to grow. If you are lovers of truth, and if you really respect yourself as people seeking the truth and nothing else, it happens to you and you grow completely in your glory. Secondly, what happens to you is that you start understanding that it is the truth. How? Because supposing there was, as I told you, that there was a gentleman whose father was sick, and he did not know about it, he wanted to know about his father. So I said, all right, you put your hands and ask, how is your father? He just asked his father, and he got a burning sensation on this finger here. So he asked me, I decoded it. I said, this finger relates to this portion, and these are the centers of your father. If it is so, then you better ask your father, but I'm sure he must be down with very bad bronchitis. He telephoned to his mother in Scotland because she came on the phone, and she said, your father is down with very bad bronchitis. Sitting down there, I told him how you can cure him, and after that, 4 or 5 hours, he was out. It can be done. You are that fantastic. You are that glorious. So your attention becomes enlightened. There is no question of you trying to put some spirits into things and doing all these useless things. Only thing what you have to do is to awaken the spirit in that person who is sick, and the spirit takes over. Because it becomes also the truth. You start understanding that this is the truth. Because you verify it. Every moment you verify it. First you think it's a fluke. Sometimes you think by chance. You think, oh, maybe so. Later on you start seeing that it is true, it is so. You put 10 children, if they are realized souls, and there are many these days, even in your country, I have seen lots of children who are born realized. If you tie up their eyes and put one person before them, and you ask them, what's the matter with this man? You tell us, what's the thing? They'll raise one finger, this finger, suppose. You ask him, did you have a heart attack? This shows the heart. Yes, I had. How do you know? I said, all of them are showing one finger, this is the heart. And then you start understanding that this is the truth. There is no argument, there is no other opinion about it, only one opinion, because truth is absolute. Somebody says this is Christ, somebody says that is Christ, somebody says this is Krishna, that is Rama. It is never like that. It is one. The truth is one. You cannot have two opinions. And is absolutely your subject becomes enlightened, and you can say this is the truth. So the second thing that happens to you, that you start knowing the truth which is absolute. Now if you put your hands, say like this, now as you have become a computer, you are a computer which has started. Even all these instruments that have come are parallel to our evolution. Whatever is within us has come. But if you see a computer, it has to think. But without thinking, I look at you, I know you are there, I don't have to think about it. This kind of a computer, human beings will take thousands of years even to make, that just thinks and spontaneously knows. We are already such a big computer, but we are even become absolute computers when we start asking a question, is there God? Now those who are atheists, if they ask a question, they start getting cool breeze in the hands. You ask any absolute question, was Christ the Son of God? Why should people accept Bible? Why should they accept anything? They accept this, because if you ask, you get the breeze, cool breeze in the hand as an answer. Then you know it as a truth. But could be, people should know that how it is absolute. I'll tell you an example, like as we have some fanatics here, in India we also have lots of fanatics. And in Pune, they had arranged my program in a hall where it was belonging to Brahmins. So they are another type of twice-born people, self-certified. So they learned that I'm not a Brahmin. So they were very angry. They said, we can't have her program. And these organizers did not tell me that, mother, they don't want to have your program because you're not a Brahmin. Nothing they told me. But they went and told that, all right, if you don't want to have, we'll publish it in the newspaper because Mataji is not a Brahmin, so they don't want to have her program there. And this was too much for them to take up upon themselves. So they said, no, if you have published it in the newspaper, let's have the program. So I started speaking, and I just said, spontaneously. I said, please come forward, those who think they are real Brahmins. 4 or 5 of them, she walked. Of course, I mean, in India, you don't find people of this kind normally. They don't challenge a saint normally. So they came forward and sat down, and their hands were shaking like this. You see. So I said, now if you are real Brahmins, why are you shaking? You should not shake before me. They said, Mother, we are shaking because you are Shakti, you are the power, that's why we are shaking. I said, no, nobody is shaking here. So they said, no, but these 3, 4 are shaking, aren't they? I said, go and ask them, who are they? So they went and asked, who are you? They said, we are certified lunatics coming from lunatic asylum. Our doctor has brought us that because one of us was cured by Mataji, so we are here. So I said, see, there's no difference between those lunatics and you. You are shaking the same way and they are also shaking. So this fanaticism is making you shake. And this is the main point, is that when you become the truth, you start understanding the absolute nature of truth. There is no another for truth. If this is so, this is so. If this is so, this is so. You cannot compromise, you cannot make it little different, you cannot synthesize it, you cannot analyze it. It is so, it is so, it is so.
Let us all absorb the vibrations from Shrimataji's speech. माँ की अमृतवाणी से बहती हुई चैतन्य को हम महसूस करते हैं पूरी तरह से. Let us all stay there completely in silence for 1 minute. Shri Mataji, please establish the complete identification with our spirit and make us perfect instruments of divine. श्री माता जी, कृपया करके आप हमारे आत्मा को सत्पूर्ण पहचान स्थापित कीजिए माँ. हमें परमात्मा के पूर्ण साधक बनाइए माँ. With folded hands, let us all thank Shri Mataji from the bottom of our heart for giving us all a beautiful निर्विचार स्थिति. हम दोनों हाथ जोड़ के माँ से प्रार्थना करते हैं हम सभी को एक सुंदर निर्विचार ध्यान देने के लिए, निर्विचार स्थिति देने के लिए. थैंक यू सो मच मदर. अनंत कोटि प्रणामम शिव माता जी. आपको अनंत कोटि प्रणाम. With this prayer in our heart, let us all now bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and take collective बंधन. हमारे दिल में सच्चाई के साथ प्रार्थना करते हुए हम सभी माँ के सामने भक्ति के साथ वंदन करके कुंडली माँ चढ़ा के बंधन लेते हैं.
जय श्री
जय
माता
श्री
जी
माता
दीदी।
जी टू एवरीवन. जय श्री माता जी दीदी.
दीदी आप कहाँ से हैं?
मैं केरला से हूँ. आई
अच्छा
एम लिविंग इन दुबई. पर दुबई पे हूँ, पर केरला से हूँ.
जय श्री
अच्छा
माता
तो
जी.
Jai Shri Mata Ji, Nisha. Very nice.
जय श्री माता जी. शीतल
Fantastic
दीदी.
meditation.
जय श्री माता
All
जी. जय
Today
श्री
too,
माता
जय श्री
जी.
माता जी.
I just came from center and I attended your this one meditation. Both are very really enjoyed a lot. जय श्री
All
Shri
माता
mothers
दी।
blessing.
Mataji.
Sushila Didi. Jai Shri Mata Ji Bhaiya. Jai Shri
जय
Mata
श्री
Ji.
माता जी।
Mataji
Jai
Didi,
Shri
thank you
Mata Ji
so
Didi.
much. It
Jai
was
Shri Mata Ji
so
Jai Shri
Didi.
much
Mataji.
Drenching,
needed. It
drenching,
was
drenching in the
such a
nectar.
blessing.
All mothers blessing. All mothers blessing. All mothers blessing. Thank you to Shri Mata Ji.
Thank you.
Jai
Thank
Shri Mata Ji.
you. Jai
जय श्री माता जी दीदी जय श्री माता जी सभी को जय श्री माता जी
जय श्री माता दीदी।
जय श्री माता जी दीदी
दीदी एक सहजी दीदी है,
ओके
उनके घर में थोड़ा सा कुगुरु का प्रभाव है, थोड़ा परेशान है वो, तो आपसे बात करने का रहा तो किस टाइम पे कर सकते हैं वो?
कभी भी कर सकते हैं नहीं तो आप पद्मा दीदी नहीं तो राम भैया से आप बात कर सकते हो बात करवा सकते हो आपका आप विराट में जुड़े हैं ना तो उनके नंबर होगा तो आप सीधा नो राम भैया नहीं तो पद्मा दीदी से भी बात हो सकते हैं नो प्रॉब्लम
अच्छा, ओके दीदी, ओके ओके, चलेगा।
जय श्री माता जी जय श्री माता सभी को जय श्री माता जी लेट अस ऑल वाइंड अप द सेशन राइट नाउ वी हैव
जय श्री
अनदर
माता
सेशन
दीदी।
जय श्री माता जी दीदी जय श्री माता जी
जय श्री माता जी दीदी। थैंक यू।
जय जय श्री माता दीदी थैंक यू टू श्री माता जी
जय श्री माता जी दीदी।
जय
जय
श्री
श्री माता जी
माताजी।
दीदी
जय
जय श्री
श्री
माता
माताजी।
जी दीदी जय श्री माता जी दीदी सबको जय श्री माता जी सबको निर्मल नाइट हैव अ ब्यूटीफुल निर्मल नाइट फॉर एवरीबॉडी जय श्री माता जी
जय माता जय श्री
जय श्री माता जी भैया जय श्री माता जी